before the city remembers itself, before the light decides to stay. There's a window made of nothing that belongs to us today. No sound except your breathing, no weight except the warmth. Our most quiet moment is the shelter from the storm. Of everything that follows, of everything that asks, our most quiet moment is the first of all my tasks. To protect, to stay inside it, to refuse to rush away. Our most quiet moment is the price I'll always pay. For the rest of it, the noise, for the rest of it, the fast. Our most quiet moment is the only thing that lasts into the day and into you, into everything we are. Our most quiet moment is the closest and the far from ordinary, from the surface, from the version people see. Our most quiet moment is just you and only me. Our most quiet moment before the world comes in. Our most quiet moment where the love is genuine, not performed, not presented, not arranged for anyone's eyes. Our most quiet moment is the only place I don't disguise who I am beside you, who I am when soft and real. Our most quiet moment is the most important thing I feel. All morning, all day, all my life. Our most quiet moment is why morning feels right. Your hand somewhere beside me, the warmth between the sheets, the tropical house playing softly like the morning, and it meets everything it was supposed to, everything it came to be. Our most quiet moment is the truest kind of free I felt in all my mornings, in all my years of this. Our most quiet moment is my most specific bliss, not the grand or the announced, not the highlight or the share. Our most quiet moment is the rarest kind of rare, the two people find together in the space before the day. Our most quiet moment is where I always want to stay. 5 more minutes, 10 more, every morning just like this. Our most quiet moment before the world comes in. Our most quiet moment where the love is genuine, not performed, not presented, not arranged for anyone's eyes. Our most quiet moment is the only place I don't disguise who I am beside you, who I am when soft and real. Our most quiet moment is the most important thing I feel. All morning, all day, all my life. Our most quiet moment is why morning feels right. I've had mornings alone, mornings in the crowd, but nothing comes close to this specific kind of loud silence. Your silence, the silence that we share. Our most quiet moment is the most intimate kind of rare. Two people choosing stillness over everything that calls. Our most quiet moment is the most important thing of all. Before the good morning, before the kiss, before the coffee, our most quiet moment is just this, our most quiet moment. Our most quiet moment. Stay here longer. Our most quiet moment. Before the world finds us together. The sunrise hasn't been announced on anyone's feed or phone. It's just happening outside our window, the most private thing we own. This morning and its colors, this light and all it's worn. Ours before anyone's, before the day is born. Into something public, into something shared. Ours before anyone's is the most devoted thing I've declared. In all the ways of loving, all the ways of us. Ours before anyone's is the morning that I trust. More than any other, more than any time. Ours before anyone's, every sunrise is mine. And yours and ours completely before the world wakes up. Ours before anyone's is the most intimate kind of us. Ours before anyone's, this morning, this light, this warmth. Ours before anyone's is love in its natural form. The steel pen plays for no one but the two of us right here. Ours before anyone's is the most romantic time of year. Every morning, every sunrise, every moment in between. Ours before anyone's is the best thing we've been. Together in the quiet, together in the real. Ours before anyone's is the most romantic feel. I watch the color change outside and I think how lucky we are to have this window this morning and this free feeling of the early before the world arrives. Ours before anyone's is the love that most survives. The years and all the seasons, the hard and all the good. Ours before anyone's is the love I always should have known was the most precious, the kind you can't replace. Ours before anyone's is my favorite kind of grace. The steel pan plays the golden that the morning left for us. Ours before anyone's is the most deliberate kind of trust. The two people building mornings that two people find in light. Ours before anyone's, every morning feels this right. Ours before anyone's, this morning, this light, this warmth. Ours before anyone's, this love in its natural form. The steel pan plays for no one but the two of us right here. Together in the quiet, together in the real. Ours before anyone's is the most romantic feel. People say love is the big moments, the anniversaries and the grand. But the most romantic thing I know is your warmth against my hand. In the morning before anyone, in the light before the world. Ours before anyone's is the most precious thing unfurled. Between two people choosing to begin the day as one. Ours before anyone's, every morning under the sun, is the most romantic ritual, the most intimate design. Ours before anyone's means you are mine, and I am yours before anyone's, forever. Ours before anyone's, ours before anyone is just us. Ours before anyone's, the morning, the love, forever. I don't always close my eyes when the night is done with me. Sometimes I just watch you in the soft and quietly. The way you sleep is something that I never wanna forget. The way you sleep beside me is the best thing I've found yet. In all my years of looking, in all my years of this, the way you sleep in morning is my most particular bliss. One hand beneath the pillow, one shoulder catching light. The way you sleep is honest, in a way you never are in bright daylight. When the world is watching, when the version is maintained, the way you sleep is the truest version of you ever explained to me, without a word said, without a single sound. The way you sleep beside me is the most precious thing I've found. The way you sleep is the most romantic thing I've seen. The way you sleep in the space between the dream and the morning and the waking, in the soft before the real. The way you sleep is the most tender thing I feel. Every morning, every sunrise, every quiet breath you take. The way you sleep makes me happy to be wide awake, just to watch it, just to hold it, just to be beside you here. The way you sleep is the most romantic thing all year. The tropical groove is playing, and it matches your slow breath. The way you sleep in morning is the opposite of death. It's the fullest kind of living, the most trusting kind of real. The way you sleep beside me is the safest thing I feel. You don't know I'm watching, you don't know how much. The way you sleep undoes me with its soft and with its hush of of everything performed and everything maintained. The way you sleep at morning is the most I've ever gained from any single moment in any single day. The way you sleep is why I wanna stay forever in the morning, forever in the warm. The way you sleep is love in its most natural form. The way you sleep is the most romantic thing I've seen. The way you sleep in the space between the dream and the morning and the waking, in the soft before the real. The way you sleep is the most tender thing I feel. Every morning, every sunrise, every quiet breath you take. The way you sleep makes me happy to be awake, just to watch it, just to hold it, just to be beside you here. The way you sleep is the most romantic thing all year. I could write 1,000 songs about the big and about the bold, but the truest song I know is the quiet one that's told in the way you sleep beside me, in the breath and in the still. The way you sleep at morning is the love I always will return to when I need it, when the world gets cold. The way you sleep is the most precious thing I hold in all my life, in all my mornings, in all my years of you. The way you sleep is how I know that everything is true. The way you sleep, the way you sleep, I could watch forever. The way you sleep, the morning knows your name. Not the loud kind, not the cheerful, not the one that fills the room. Just the softest good morning in the barely waking gloom of the light that's just arriving, of the warmth that's just begun. The softest good morning is the most romantic one, whispered not announced, felt not demonstrated. The softest good morning is the most concentrated form of love I know how to give before the day. The softest good morning is the only thing I say that carries everything inside it, everything we are. The softest good morning, from this close, not from afar. Just the breath and just the warmth, just the two of us right here. The softest good morning is the best sound of the year. The softest good morning that I say for only you. The softest good morning is the realest thing I do, all day and every hour, in every word and move. The softest good morning sets the most romantic groove for everything that follows, for everything that's ours. The softest good morning carries us through all the hours of the day and of the living. There's a private kind of relief from the volume of the world, from the loudness of the day. The softest good morning is the most important way to begin and to continue, and to carry love along. The softest good morning is my favorite kind of song, unrecorded, unannounced, composed entirely for you. The softest good morning is the most romantic thing I do. The softest good morning that I say for only you. The softest good morning is the realest thing I do, all day, in every hour, in every word and move. The softest good morning sets the most romantic groove for everything that follows, for everything that's ours. The softest good morning carries us through all the hours of the day and of the living, of the ordinary and the real. The softest good morning is the most romantic feel. There are people who wake loudly, who greet the day with noise. I save the softest good morning for my most important choice of person and of morning, of love and of the real. The softest good morning is the most intentional feel I bring to every sunrise that we share beside each other. The softest good morning is a love letter more than any other. 3 words in their softest form carry everything I mean. The softest good morning is the most romantic sphere. Thing I do. I don't know how to explain it to the ones who haven't felt the way that loving you this morning makes everything around me melt into something warm and tropical, into something sweet and real. Love tastes like mango is the most honest thing I feel. Not metaphorical, not poetic, or maybe a little bit, but the sweetness and the warmth and the way it always fits perfectly inside the morning, perfectly inside the day. Love tastes like mango is the only thing I wanna say. When they ask me what it's like to wake up next to you, love tastes like mango is the truest thing I knew. Love tastes like mango, sweet and warm and right. Love tastes like mango, getting better with the light. Not the complicated flavor, not the bitter or the tart. Love tastes like mango is the morning of the heart. When you're in it, when it's real, when it's tropical and true. Love tastes like mango every morning that I'm next to you. Steel pan playing sweetly, ocean wave rolling in. Love tastes like mango is the sweetest place to begin. You handed me your coffee and your fingers touch my hand. Love tastes like mango is the only thing I understand about the chemistry between us, about the warmth and all the good. Love tastes like mango every morning like it should. Not the overripe kind, not the one that's past its best. Love tastes like mango. Is the morning at its freshest, when the love is at its ripest, when the feelings are the most real and warm and tropical. Love tastes like mango. From the first light to the coast, of the evening and the sleeping, of the cycle and the warm. Love tastes like mango. Is our most romantic norm. Love tastes like mango, sweet and warm and right. Love tastes like mango, getting better with the light. Not the complicated flavor, not the bitter or the tart. Love tastes like mango, is the morning of the heart. When you're in it, when it's real, when it's tropical and true. Love tastes like mango, every morning that I'm next to you. Steel pan playing sweetly, ocean wave rolling in. Love tastes like mango, is the sweetest place to begin. Some people say love is complicated, some people say love is hard. Love tastes like mango, in the morning in the yard of our life, and all its simple, all its ordinary real. Love tastes like mango, is the easiest thing I feel. When the morning finds us warm, when the island finds us true. Love tastes like mango, is the flavor of love in you. Specifically and sweetly, tropically and right. Love tastes like mango, every morning, every sunrise, every light. Love tastes like mango. Love tastes like mango, sweet and warm. Love tastes like mango, you and me, in the morning, always yours. I had plans for this morning, a whole routine design. Coffee first, then music, then getting peace of mind. But then you did that thing where you smiled before you spoke, and suddenly the whole agenda beautifully broke into something unstringent, into something unplanned. You stole my morning with the softest kind of hand. Not a robbery, not a heist, just the effortless kind of tape that only you can pull off every single morning. I wake next to you, beside you, in the warm of what we are. You stole my morning, and honestly, you're my favorite thief by far. You stole my morning, and I'm not filing a report. You stole my morning of the best and sweetest sort. I had a list, I had a plan, I had somewhere to be. You stole my morning and gave me something better, just you and just me. The steel pen plays the getaway, the ocean wave rolls through. You stole my morning, and I'd let you steal every time you want to. The coffee's getting colder again, because you're talking in that way that makes me forget everything I was supposed to do today. You stole my morning with the way you laugh at nothing, with the way you look at me like I'm the most important, understood little thing you've seen. And I should be annoyed about it, I should reclaim my time. But you stole my morning, and it's the sweetest kind of crime the two people can commit in the name of something real. You stole my morning is honestly the best thing that I feel. Every single sunrise, every day we share. You stole my morning, and I hope you never stop being there. Just stealing it. You stole my morning, and I'm not filing a report. You stole my morning of the best and sweetest sort. I had a list, I had a plan, I had somewhere to be. You stole my morning and gave me something better, just you and stole my morning, made it feel like jazz. Improvising, beautiful, unplanned and perfectly real. You stole my morning, it was the best possible deal. I never meant to make, but wouldn't trade for anything. You stole my morning and somehow gave me everything. I didn't know I needed everything I didn't know was mine. You stole my morning and now I steal it back every time I call you mine. You stole my morning. You stole my morning. Guilty as charged. You stole my morning. That's theft of my heart. Take it. Always. I came into this carefully. I had the boundaries drawn. I had the sensible approach before the very first storm that we shared, and then the second, and the third, and then I knew deeper than I planned is what was happening then with you. Not the shallow end I budgeted, not the safe and measured space. Deeper than I planned is what I found inside your face. Every morning in the quiet, every morning in the real. Deeper than I planned is the most honest thing I feel. I didn't authorize this death, I didn't sign the form. Deeper than I planned became my most important norm. Before I had the language, before I had the word. Deeper than I planned was the most beautiful thing I heard. Inside my chest about you, inside my chest about us. Deeper than I planned is the most warranted kind of trust I've ever given anyone, in any morning, any life. Deeper than I planned is how I knew that you were right. Deeper than I planned, that's where you took me. Deeper than I planned, in the most surprising way. Warm and real and permanent, way I've ever known. Deeper than I planned is the best place I've been shown. By love, by you, by morning, by everything we are. Deeper than I planned, you turned out to be my deepest star. And all the sky of knowing, and all the sky of real. Deeper than I planned is the most important thing I feel. The deep house plays the truth now, the bass line plays the depth. Deeper than I planned is every morning and every breath that I take beside you, knowing what I know. Deeper than I planned is the best direction love can go. very sunrise seals the deal. Deeper than I planned is the most romantically real thing I have experienced in all my years of this. Deeper than I planned is my most unexpected bliss. Deeper than I planned, that's where you took me. Deeper than I planned, in the most surprisingly warm and real and permanent way I've ever known. Deeper than I planned is the best place I've been shown. By love, by you, by morning, by everything we are. Deeper than I planned, you turned out to be my deepest star. And all the sky of knowing, and all the sky of real. Deeper than I planned is the most important thing I feel. I thought I had the map, I thought I knew the road. Deeper than I planned was the lightest kind of load I ever carried into love, into everything we are. Deeper than I planned, changed the meaning of how far a person can be taken by another person's warmth. Deeper than I planned is the most unexpectedly important kind of note that love can point you toward when you stop planning it. Deeper than I planned is the moment I admit that the best things don't fit. And any plan I play on is the most romantic thing I've said. Coming in and landing right here where I stand. Deeper than I planned, deeper than I planned, deeper than I planned. Deeper than I planned. Deeper. It doesn't look like the movies, it doesn't feel like the songs. The promised love was fireworks every night and all day long. Love in the long run is different. It's the coffee made before you ask. Love in the long run is the quiet of the ordinary and the task, done together and undramatic, done in love without applause. Love in the long run is the beauty of the everyday, because it shows up in the morning without needing to be grand. Love in the long run is the most romantic kind of hand, held not for the photograph, but because the morning's cold. Love in the long run is the most beautiful story I've been told by us, by the years of us. Love in the long run is the one I want fantasy of mine and yours built together into something that sustains. Love in the long run is what every morning contains. When you choose it over comfort, when you choose it over ease, love in the long run is the most intentional kind of please. Stay, please keep going, please choose this one more time. Love in the long run is the most courageous paradigm of loving and of living, of the morning and the real. Love in the long run is the best possible deal. The steel pan plays the years now with a warmth that only grows. Love in the long run is the most romantic thing I know. After all the seasons, after all the ordinary days, love in the long run is worth every single ways. It asked me to keep choosing, it asked me to keep real. Love in the long run is the most endured and feel. Love in the long run. Love in the long run is the one I want the most. Love in the long run, more than any highlight or the toast of the perfect and the polished, of the curated and the shown. Love in the long run is the warmest kind of home I have ever found in anyone I have ever known. Love in the long run is the seed that we have sown through the ordinary mornings, through the years and through the real. Love in the long run is the most important field. People fall in love in seasons, people fall in love in nights. Love in the long run is the one that holds through all the lights, changing and the seasons turning and the years. Love in the long run is the love that clears every doubt and every question, every heart and every test. Love in the long run outperforms all of the rest of the kinds I might have chosen, of the paths I might have known. Love in the long run is the most beautiful I've ever grown into with another, into with the morning real. Love in the long